2019. Woohoo! Happy New Year, and welcome to Angel Navigation. I'm your host, Dianne Morgan, and I'm coming to you live from the hill country of Texas. I'm a certified spiritual coach, teacher, and energy healer, as well as an angel intuitive, a published author, and I do many, many other things. And you are now listening to International Angels Network. So let's open our show today by invoking the angels to work with us for an abundant new year. You may want to say or think the words, and this is coming to you out of the book 365 Days of Angel Prayers by Sunny Dawn Johnson. And this particular prayer is called Archangel Manifestation, and it's by Reverend Jennifer Shackford. I call upon the archangels to pave the way for an abundant year and future, filled with love, happiness, gratitude, and faith. I set the intention this will be the best year of my life. I call upon Archangel Michael for the strength I will need to meet challenges in the new year ahead. I call upon Archangel Gabriel for the words and communication needed to pave the way of my truth and desires for my present and future success and relationships. I call upon and release all to Archangel Raphael to enable processes for healing of my ego and higher self, to no longer allow my past fears to control my present or my future. I call upon Archangel Uriel to activate and embrace my true inner power and love, to direct me easily and effortlessly to my soul lessons in this lifetime. I call upon Archangel Raguel to balance all relationships in my life with peace and harmony. Allow me to recognize, accept, and release any relationship that is not for my highest and best good, to send them gratitude and peace, and to cut the cords. Dear archangels, I am always open and willing and deserving of your love and guidance. Amen. And so it is. It is done. All right. As we begin the new year, we'd like to thank you for being a part of our network family, and thank you for joining us today here on International Angels Network. You know, this is the network we discuss angels, of course, but also our divine creator, signs from spirit, fairies, energy healing, light language, dragon energy, unicorns. You see, we just love to explore all things spiritual, metaphysical, and mystical. And plus, we love introducing spiritual entrepreneurs. And we're a live call-in show, and we offer several ways to call in. And the last half of the show, we'll be taking your calls for free mini readings. It's the same number for all our shows, so keep it handy. It's 1-516-453-9162. And if you have a question, press 1 to get in the queue. And if you're listening on Blog Talk, you can Skype into the show for free from anywhere around the world. And then on our Facebook fan page, while we're live on air, you can press the call button, and that will take you directly to the show. And you can listen to us on Blog Talk and YouTube, and you can ask questions in the chat room. And all of our shows are archived. We're on iTunes, Stitchers, Player FM, Blueberry, MyTuner Radio, Google Play Music, TuneIn Radio, Radio Public, Podbean, and many others. And you can also listen to us on Alexa and Echo Amazon devices. Also, I'd like to thank a special thanks to our technology angel, founder and producer, Claudia Ibarra. She's always coming up with the new ways to expand our network. And we have some exciting things and changes going on with our network in 2019. So we invite you to tune in. Plus, we invite you to take a look at our website, internationalangelsnetwork.com. And at IAN, we're dedicated to be in service, and we're offering a spiritual entrepreneur membership program under the membership tab on our website. This is where we can provide you one-on-one help and tips that will help you create and expand your spiritual business. And you get a web page, advertisement in our IAN directory, and much, much more. Or if you want to be a guest on our shows, fill out the short form under the membership tab, guest tab, and then go on there and fill out the form, and one of our hosts will be in touch with you. And then also check out our new esoteric communication for 2019, where our hosts will be channeling messages and sharing them with you on our website. And this is there's already a beautiful channeled message from Spirit posted there. Now, all of this information and more can be found at www.internationalangelsnetwork.com. And our live shows are brought to you by Audible by Amazon. And Audible now offers over 400,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. And you can get a free audiobook download today with a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/International Angels. And be sure and put International Angels, because when you do that, that helps support our network. And for that, we give you many, many thanks. We'd like to take a moment to thank our network sponsor, Holistic Light Rejuvenation Center, and its founder, Sunday Sturgeon. Find out more about this 501c3 nonprofit center on our website. And also, this show is sponsored by www.uniteinthelight.com. This is created by Suzi Parrett and myself with the guidance from the Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel, where we are teaching angel classes online at affordable prices. That's www.uniteinthelight.com. So take a look at our beautiful website. And also this website, we give thanks to Claudia Ibarra for creating this wonderful website. She's just so talented. So let me give you the lineup for this week's shows on our network, and then we'll introduce our guest. All right, let's see, where are we? So tomorrow, Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, January 2nd, is Angel Talk with Sue, with your host, Sue Broom. And then Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, January 5th, is Angelic Light with the lovely Suzi Parrett. And also returning at 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, Divine Guidance with Shishi O'Donnell. There's no show on Sunday, and you can join me back here next Tuesday, January 8th, for more angel navigation. So if you'd like to connect with me, go to our website at www.internationalangelsnetwork.com/Dianne. That's Dianne. And if you want to know more about working with me, you can also go to my website at www.diannemorgan.com. So, okay. Being that this is New Year's Day, Archangel Michael suggested we talk about resolutions and the guidance the angels can give us on manifesting them. And my special guest and sister of my heart, you know her as one of our Saturday hosts here on IAN, and if you haven't listened to her show, Angelic Light, you can catch her live from London at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK time every Saturday. And I am honored that she's also my teaching partner. I'd also like to thank Claudia for changing the time of my show so that Suzi Parrett could join me today. So let's bring her on now.
Yay.
Hi, Suzi.
Hi, honey.
Happy New Year.
I was just going to say that to you. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to everyone that's listening. Thank you so much for having me on. Very excited.
Oh, love, I'm so excited to have you here. we rarely get to do this since we're 6 hours in time difference.
Exactly.
So it's an honor to have you with me.
Oh, bless you.
Okay, so Suzi, honey, since it's New Year's Day and Michael suggested we talk about angel guidance to help manifest resolutions, what advice would you give on working with the archangels to help others manifest their resolutions?
For me, always having the right intention when you do anything. If you want to manifest or just basically anything with this spiritual realms, you have to, for me, set an intention. So therefore that can be played out, and that's all part of the manifesting. So I would say have your intention in what you're wanting, be clear about what you're wanting and you desire, and put your thoughts out there clearly in the right way. And within that, I mean asking the angels to come in and help you with that. I mean, for me, Archangel Ariel is the manifester. She is kind of known for being the manifester of not just, because for me, when you're manifesting, it doesn't always have to be about hard cash. It could be about having a new partner or a new job or new friends. It doesn't. When we think of manifesting, it doesn't always have to be about money. Although we'd all like it.
Right. Exactly.
But Archangel Ariel
we need it here in this realm.
We do, don't we? I wish we didn't, guys, but we do, to keep a roof over our head. But Archangel Ariel is the one that, if I kind of invoke to help me with those type of things. But intention for me and positive outlook and believing you've already achieved it all help in manifesting. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I also work with Archangel Ariel in setting my intentions to manifest. And, whatever we're wanting to manifest, the archangels will bring you guidance for that, guys and dolls. And a few things that I was asked to mention, Archangel Gabriel suggested that we do daily practice, that we procrastinate with trying to achieve what we want, and procrastination, Gabriel says, is merely the fear of change or doing something that's not perfect. Yet he, for me, or she, advises that the more you practice, the better you improve. And you commit time to it each day. And I think that's another part of manifesting. You can't just, do you agree, Suzi? You can't just ask the angels and sit back and do nothing and think they're genies and they're going to do it for you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to, but for me, you have to put the work in. For me, my personal journey with this, guys, was the fact that I was so blocked. And I've been nearly 3 years, 2 years, actually, 2.5 years of just removing everything. And I've done it now. So, and it's weird that this portal situation that I've had in my life is just closed, and all that negativity and all those things that were attached to me are now gone. So I feel it's funny for me personally, we're talking about this, because I feel now that I'm free to manifest my desires, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be starting my new journey this year by doing that, in being clear intentioned of what I want, and asking the angels for their guidance with this. So I'm being led by them.
And like you said, it takes work on your part as well. And, we want everybody to understand that you can't just ask and do nothing, when you have to follow the guidance you receive to go with it. And then Gabriel also said to make a daily appointment or a deadline with yourself. He was telling me that you can put it on your calendar. And by seeing it on your calendar, this will motivate you to reflect and also, hopefully, to act upon your resolution. So if you see it, anything that you see in front of you all the time as a reminder. And then I said, well, people are going to say, well, they don't have time. And then it was like, well, you do everything else. You work, you do for your family, you run errands, your day is crammed full. Where's the time for you to manifest that resolution?
That's what I like,
and
vision
then Archangel
boards.
Yeah. And Archangel Metatron then came in and said, hey, I help with time management, so ask him to help you make time to keep your appointment with yourself. And I think that's something that most of us, I myself am guilty of. If I have lots of things going on that day, I don't make time for me. So I think that's another thing that helps us.
I usually do it on the way to work, like when I'm driving. Obviously I'm concentrating because I'm driving, but I also kind of, before I get to work, that's when I kind of do my manifesting. It's a habit now, so that's my time space. So that's when I personally do it. And all I can say to you is, once you get into the habit of doing it, guys, it's like everything else. It's like brushing your teeth in the morning, you get into making time for it, and then you do it automatically without thinking. And that's what I kind of do in the morning and coming home. But like I said, it doesn't prevent me from driving. But that's time in my day, and I actually kind of find it quite therapeutic. So, we are having fun. We are having fun today.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Fit that time in, then ask Archangel Metatron to build time, to bend the time for you, to help you make time with yourself. And then again, Archangel Michael reminds you to make this as a commitment to yourself. And the other thing, anything else that you'd like to add to that, Suzi? We have Suzi back now.
Hello. I don't know what happened. Never mind.
Hello, darling.
Hello, sweetheart. Well, like I was kind of saying that it's amazing. Like when I do it on the way to work, that's my time, or when I come home from work, and I do it automatically now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I think if you put it in your day and make time for it, it's amazing how you just automatically do it. So that's what I do. It's on the way to work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm making my way. Or even
it's whenever, people think perhaps they need to take like an hour out of their day or 30 minutes out of their day. If it's 5 minutes, it counts.
Exactly. It's like grounding and protection, same principle. If you just, put it in your day like I do. Like I say, I'm walking my dog, Zeus. You do it automatically. You don't even give it a second thought, really. don't know how you feel about that, Dianne, but I just don't even think about it these days. I just do it automatically.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I do it. It's not even, oh, I need to do it. It's just I do it. I wake up in the morning and, I thank God for another day, and, I invoke the Christ light before I ever get out of bed, and I dedicate the day to perfection and love. And that's one of the things I do. And then, I get myself awake, and then I have my daily practice that I do every morning. And it's not, it's not making the time for it. It's just, I say it's like brushing your teeth. You make it a daily habit. Yep, and once you do it several times, then, it becomes a habit, as I say. And as you said, you don't even think about it. You just do it. Without the thought, because you have programmed it. We're so programmed that we've programmed it into ourselves. So,
yeah, I don't even think twice about it. Just do it.
Just do it. And then another thing is gratitude. I think that gratitude is very important in manifesting your resolutions.
I agree. I was going to say that earlier. Gratitude, definitely. It's a big part of manifesting anything.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Guys, Suzi and I are so in sync with each other. We complete each other's sentences sometimes, and we're even having the same thoughts at sometimes. So,
and we speak to
that's why I said imagine that.
At the same time.
Exactly.
Don't we?
Exactly. We do. One of us will say something, and the other one will say, I was just getting that. So live in gratitude, and that brings you more abundance. That helps you manifest, the resolutions that you've made for yourself. I'd like to share with you an affirmation that I use every day, and it's simply, I enjoy a steady flow of abundance in my life today, tomorrow, and in the future, and I am grateful. And see, it takes, a few seconds to say that. And you start manifesting by telling the universe that I'm enjoying this abundance you're sending me. Would you like to add something, Miss Suzi?
Well, do you know what? I've actually, there's a prayer that I kind of love. Sorry, I'm trying to get it up on my phone. I had it up a second ago, but because I got cut off, it went from my screen. It's a very simple little prayer, but it's like like invoking Archangel Ariel. Where is it? Suzi Blues. There it is. It says, Archangel Ariel, please clear all of the blocks to my financial security and allow abundance to flow my way, so I no longer have to worry about money. So it is. Amen. Thank you. Beautiful. It's just a cute little one, but it's just, it's direct, nice, and yes, like that one. So
that's what I think, people think, maybe again, because the way we have been programmed in the past, that prayers have to be elaborate, or talking with spirit or talking with angels has to be very formal. And, I love a book I read not long ago that said, thanks, help, wow are prayers also. When you say thank you, that's a prayer. Something happens and you wow, and you're so grateful for it, that's a prayer. And when you need help and you just say, I need help, that's a prayer as well. And so I think we need to, my thought process is that we need to, of course there's a time to be reverent, but we need to get out of that fear that we have to talk a certain way to the angels or a certain way to spirit.
That's so true, because they don't talk a certain way to me.
Yeah, me either. Me either. I say they're like family, and some of my best friends, they tell me how it is.
I was getting bossed about earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was getting bossed about.
So now I thought that we'd share a few things with our listeners, Suzi, on our Connecting with the Angels course. So what would you like to tell our listeners, or would you like to tell them a little bit about the course?
I basically just want to say how excited I am to be doing the course, and obviously to be excited about working with you because we have such a good rapport. But it's like you said earlier that, you know, if you're working with the angelic realms or spirit in general, people do really think it's difficult. There's something difficult about that, and it's not easy to do. And I think this is what our classes are about. They're about making there an understanding of that it's not rocket science, that you can, even Joe Blogs off the street type of thing, can do this, can work with spirit and the angelic realms. And I think what I love about our courses as well is that it's easy to understand and to get people to start working with your guardian angel. I mean, our first class, I'll just tell a little bit about, is about working with energy, and talking about the senses, because they're called the clairs, the senses, and also talking about signs. And starting to work with them and showing you that it's not all it's not difficult. Is there anything you'd like to add to that, Han?
Well, again, I'm so excited to be doing this and offering these classes. And when Suzi said that we're going to be talking about energy, what we're going to really get into with that is how energy affects our lives. And how we connect with energy and how we can spread negative energy and loving energy to others, but also that we connect with spirit through energy. We connect with the angels through energy. And so we'll be doing a few exercises and showing you how that works. And once you feel that and you understand that the angels are pure love, light, energy, and they're energy. So, of course, energy is attracted to energy. And so how you uniquely communicate with them, with the angels, and how they communicate with you. And so we're going to be talking about that. And as Suzi said, we're going to be exploring some tools, and we'll talk about signs. And we're going to talk about the signs that everyone talks about, of course, but we're also going to talk about signs and synchronicities in everything. Some things, we're going to use examples of things that have happened to us and how that was a sign. Things that, when you pay attention and you focus, automatically now when I see something twice or a certain animal flies in front of me or somebody says something, it's like, okay, what kind of sign was that? It's like tuning into that. Okay, Spirit's sending me a message. What kind of sign is that? So we're going to talk about that, and then we'll move on to the second class. You want to talk a little bit about that, Suzi?
Yeah, for sure. And this is going to be one of my exciting ones because I do a lot of work with people, generally connecting them with their guardian angel. And we're going to, be invoking you to work with your guardian angel, how different angels work with you in different areas in your life. I've had that pretty much all through my life. Some come in and stay, some go. Dianne's going to be talking about, which I find really interesting as well, which I've done myself, is how to hire angel teams. I did that actually at this weekend, but that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
And you will be, what I love about this course is that you will be kind of set a bit of homework as well, because we do actually really want to get you,
right.
doing it.
Yeah, I want to give you homework and exercises and homework and meditation, so that you're actually working with the angels. Even if you don't think you're connecting, you are connecting because you're connected with them. It's just learning how they communicate with you. And so that's exciting for us. I say my favorite thing in a live classroom is when I see the light bulb go off in somebody. They've made that connection. I mean, it just brings joy to my heart, because I know that we're all capable of doing it. And, Suzi and I are just dedicated in being in service and helping others do what we do, because you can. And she talked about we're going to hire angel teams. We're going to talk about hiring them. We're going to talk about crystals, and we're going to talk about, so many different things. And plus, I wanted to mention that we've been asked by people, can I just take one class? And we've been guided by Archangel Michael to do just that. So we are now offering each class individually for the low price of $33 per class. Or you can sign up for the entire course on connecting with the angels and receive a 6th recap class for free. So we think that's very exciting. And I know Suzi wanted to tell you a little bit more about the classes.
I do. Our third class, which is, I'm highly excited about this as well. I'm excited about them all, to be honest. But it's sharing with you the choir of angels and how different levels there are. Some are nearer God than others, and giving you an insight to that. Obviously, then we're going to meet the archangels, talk about some of the main ones that we work with, in full, giving you a little bit of information on them and what the specialities are and what you call them, into your life to help you with. Also, their specialities, their chakras, there again, colours and crystals as well. Dianne will be going through that as well. And what I like about it as well, we're going to have a meditation at the end of this class as well, so people can invite the angels in through meditation, which should be amazing, won't it, Dianne?
Oh, yes. And then we'll go into our 4th class, and that is where we're going to introduce you to 9 more archangels. And I'm hearing, or whoever pops in is what I just heard. So, that's the thing, is that, every class I've ever taught, Michael pops in, and he's always telling me to remind people to ask. That's the one thing we don't do. We don't ask them for help. We don't ask them for guidance. And so that was him just now that said, or whoever pops in. And again, in that class, 9 different archangels or additional archangels that Suzi and I have worked with, and we'll be going through their specialties. We'll be talking about their angel colors or their orbs, if you wish, and the crystals that are associated with them and how to work with the crystals with them. And then for the 5th class, Miss Suzi, would you like to share that?
Yes. This is what I said earlier, about we're going to be talking about intention, and how that is so important. Even I say that even when you do meditation, even when you go to meditate, an intention. If you've got something to ask them, ask it before the meditation, and I guarantee you'll get the answer during the meditation. So intention, then affirmation. Dianne will be talking about that. I'll be talking about gratitude, living in gratitude, which we've kind of spoke about today as well. And then beautiful Dianne should be talking about protection. That these are all things that are very important, which we've kind of touched on today. And then we're going to, Dianne, would you like to mention about the journal?
Oh, we're going to create gratitude journals and show you how to create gratitude journals, which is, really simple. But we'll be going into that. And then we'll also, Michael's asking or reminding me to tell you we will also be going into daily spiritual maintenance is what I call it, but spiritual maintenance. And what he's saying my routine for spiritual maintenance. So we're going to just be talking about daily spiritual maintenance and why it's important for us. And again, you can find all that information at www.uniteinthelight.com. So we'll be teaching you how and sharing our experiences and information to help you make your connection with the angels, or your communication with the angels is what I like to say, because you're already connected. So we invite you to start out the new year with us and the angels and discover and explore them and how they are guiding you and helping you and waiting to work with you. So on behalf of the angels, Suzi and myself, we'd love to see you there. So you can find out more information, again, at www.uniteinthelight.com. Now, Suzi, as always, the time just flies. So how about we take some calls for readings?
We will.
Again, our number's 1. Yeah, the time just goes. I think we have about 20 minutes. Again, our number's 1-516-453-9162. Press 1 to get in the queue. Okay, I believe we have Lisa from Illinois. Lisa, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Hi, sweetie. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I've enjoyed your show so far. It's really, very positive and very interesting. I've enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Your ideas.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, how can we help you today, hon?
Yeah, so I was wondering if you can give me some guidance on what you see for the new year. I'm looking for a property a little bit away from where I am. Same state, same area, but a different area of, the area that I'm in, the suburb. And I've been looking a few months. I haven't found the right thing yet. I just wondered what you see with that, time-wise, and if that'll come up soon, or what you see.
Happy you. Immediately I'm hearing 6. I don't know if that's 6 weeks or 6 months.
I got it. I got that straight away.
Did you get 6?
Yeah, but this property's not. But this property's not up for sale yet. That's why.
It's not for sale yet. That's what I'm getting.
It's not for sale
That's why
yet.
you haven't found it.
Yeah, that's why you haven't got it.
Oh, so you think I'll find the right thing in a few months? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what they're saying. The angels are saying that in about 6 months, the property will go up for sale, and you will be directed or guided to that property. As Suzi said, it's not for sale yet. The owners haven't put it up for sale. It's not on the market. Because I think you have a specific area in mind, and what I'm seeing is that, I don't know about Suzi, what she wants to add to that, but what I'm seeing is there is limited property available right now where you're looking.
Yeah.
For what you're looking for.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's
so it might take a while.
But it's I feel exactly the same as Dianne. You will be directed to it as to when it comes up. But it's funny because they're telling me that the couple that are moving can't make up their mind whether they want to move or not. But it will flow. Okay, they're saying to me, let her know it will flow. It's divine timing is the essence of what I'm being told. Okay. So it will flow. Just believe that it will, my love. But they can't make up their mind whether to put it on the market or not. But it'll 6 months is what I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit.
Okay.
And
do you think it's the right thing that I'm looking? I mean, I feel like the area is good that I want to be in, and and I've carefully thought it out. It's actually where I grew up more. I'm just wondering if you see that as a positive move for me. I mean, I'm thinking it is, beyond the property being a little bigger and that kind of thing.
So I'm giving a yes on that. And also a yes on to confirm what Susie had told you earlier is I pulled a card for you and I'm getting yes. So everything's going in the right direction. You just need to be a little patient and let divine timing guide you to the place.
That's right.
Okay, because I'm able to do that. I'm going to buy first and then sell. So it's not like I'm kicked out of my place or anything. So, once I buy the other place, I can put, once I make a contract, I can put this place on the market where I am. And
it will
I'm
flow.
thinking my place is pretty nice. I hope it will sell. Huh?
It will. They're telling me it will flow. Yeah. It's exact words. Yeah. It will flow. Yeah. So everything will just flow.
Like we were saying earlier, set your intention. Think positively about it, because when you start worrying about it, you're blocking that flow.
Right. Yeah.
So just know that, everything's going the way that it's supposed to go. Everything is going to work out. You're going to find the house. You're going to sell your house. Everything's going to be just the way that you want it, is what they're saying. But they're asking you to be patient.
Yeah, just be patient. And I think in the new area, like the kind of work that I do is you can find it anywhere, so I should have some opportunity there too, for a part-time job, I hope, and all that stuff. So.
It will flow. That's what they keep saying to me.
Yeah, that's all they keep saying is it will flow. Just trust.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to stay on. Lisa. I don't want to keep you. I'm going to stay on and listen. Thank you so much, ladies. And
thank you, Lisa. Happy New Year. And thank you for calling.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, we have Allison from Allison from Texas.
Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Allison, Happy New Year. Come from my neck of the woods. How you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are y'all?
Oh, we're just having a good time, aren't we, Susie?
I'm having a little party.
We're having an angel party. How can we help you today, sweetheart?
Well, since I'm joining the angel party, I was curious to know if the angels had anything they really needed me to know at the moment.
You're in a relationship right now?
I am not. Well, with myself, but
Well, you're allowed to be with yourself. The reason why I ask is because are you at that stage where you're just like, how can I put it? You're just fed up. Because you just...
Yeah.
Bless you. Right. Well, what they're telling me, darling, is be positive on what you're needing. Be firm about what you would like in a partner. That's what they're telling me to share with you. Because I feel that I understand that you're attracting those same type of people. I get that. But you also need to be powerful on what type of a partner you would like to manifest. That's what they get. God, it's a bit long-winded, but that's what I feel they're trying to say. So be more
and Allison
assertive in what you're wanting in a partner. Sorry, carry on, darling.
Right. No, that's okay, darling. And to confirm what Susie just told you, I pulled an angel answer card for you, and they're saying it's up to you. What do you want? Which is what she just told you. Set your intentions on what you want.
And
you've
you'll
been
get
really clear about what you want. And then also I was guided to pull an Archangel Michael card for you. And we pulled the energy healing work. So have you had any energy healing work done lately?
Not lately, no.
Okay. Okay, because this may be guiding you to clear some blocks, but also I'm getting that you need to be taking a healing modality, that they're guiding you to do energy healing work. Have you been thinking about that?
No, but now I am.
Because I'm hearing that they've been giving you gentle nudges about the energy healing work. You know, I know that you do art. You know that energy art can also be healing. So this may even go into, you know, my feeling is that you're putting your creative energy and putting out your art and healing. Does that make sense to you?
It does.
All they keep saying to me is Mandela's, Mandela's, Mandela's. That's all they keep repeating over
there
and
you
over.
Go. See?
I heard you.
And that's what I was seeing. I mean, have you had energy healing work done? No, it didn't feel like that. Or you going to a healing modality? No, it didn't feel like that. And then it was like they were showing me your art, and it's like, oh my gosh, your art is energy art.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be putting it out there.
I agree.
Well, it's up to you.
Spirit, let me give you a laugh. Spirit have just said she's being lazy.
Procrastination, huh?
Yeah.
Go back to Gabriel's message of daily practice.
Exactly.
And what is procrastination? Procrastination is only the fear of it not being good enough. But if you create it, it's perfect because it's from Spirit. Did we lose you, Allison?
No, I'm still here. I'm just processing.
She's taking it in. Yeah, I was just going to say you're taking it in.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't deny it. It's true.
Yeah. But you're being lazy. That's what they said.
We know it's true, or we wouldn't be getting the same messages here.
Bless you.
Right, Susie?
Sure.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, goodness. So is there anything else, sweetheart, that we can help you with?
That is all. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you.
You're
very welcome. And the last thing that they're showing me is to tell you to envision your art as being completed. Can envision your art as being popular. Envision your art. It's acceptable. It's made from love.
Before you go, Alison.
I'm sorry, Susie. You're breaking up a little bit, sweetie.
Before we go, can I just ask you, is there a male energy around you at the moment? Like an ex-male energy? Because that's how it feels. And I feel that if you got stuff of his or something, like personal stuff or something, because I feel like that's actually not, it's blocking you as well.
I don't know.
You haven't got anything personal from your exes, no?
Not that I can think of, no.
Oh, that's good. That's good, because I just felt like they were trying to show me that something was blocking, but maybe it is just the fact that you're not putting out intent of who you want to meet. So maybe that is just it. So be more confident about what you want. That's what I'm getting.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I'm hearing that too. Right now, I'm hearing she's being wishy-washy.
Mm-hmm.
She wants this, but no, maybe she doesn't want that. She wants that. So you've got to really set that intention and be confident in what you want. And the same with your art. you've got to just tell yourself that it will sell. Tell yourself that people want it. Tell yourself you have something to offer the world, because God would not have given you that gift if you didn't, sweetie.
So true, yes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, that's all right. I
All
hope it
right.
helps.
Thank you for calling. Happy New Year, Allison.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. Happy New Year.
All right.
All right. So, let me see. I am looking, and I have to look at this and see what we got here. Let's go ahead and pull a card for everybody for the new year. And Michael is telling me to pull his cards. You guys are really going to laugh because, several years ago when I first started working with the cards, and I only worked with the Archangel Michael cards at that time, so I said, okay, I'm going to pull a card. I just started sharing them on my Facebook page. So I'm going to pull a card for the masses. Archangel Michael, what would you like for us to know for the new year? And so I'm shuffling the cards, and then I hear cut. So I cut them. Then I hear cut again. Well, this went on until I had five stacks of cards. One card during the cut flew out, and I just kind of set it there. And so I continued cutting as many times as he told me to cut. And then he said that card, the one that flew out. And I'm like, why, you could have just told me that card. Why did you want me to shuffle that many times? And he's, we talk about the angels have a sense of humor. He just kind of snickered and said, well, what would have been the fun in that? That's why I like to tell people the angels have a sense of humor, and they relate to us the way that we relate to them. And that's one of the things that we hope to teach you in our courses. And our courses start January 6th. They're online, or you can review the videos because we will be recording them, and you can watch them as many times as you want. All right, let's see what card. Oh, and Michael's telling me to to go ahead and tell you. So this morning I draw a card for myself for the new year, and I get make a commitment. So every year on New Year's, Michael is telling me, make a commitment. Make a commitment for what you want for the new year. So the card that we pulled from Michael and the message that we got from Michael is positive thoughts create positive results. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card if you have not seen Michael's cards with all these beautiful colors. And the message that he's giving us is that this situation, whatever situation that you are in, calls for uplifting thoughts, which are the magic ingredients you've been looking for. Remember, we were talking about talking positive. And although you may protest that you already have a positive mindset, Archangel Michael advises you to purge your thoughts and speech of any worries or other negativity that could diminish your manifestations. Michael says that you can tell how constructive your thoughts are by paying attention to recent events in your life, as there is a direct correlation between positive thoughts and positive results. Now, he'll help you, and if you ask him, you just ask him, and he'll help buoy your spirit to a truly beneficial level so that your experiences are happy and welcome. Now, this could be something specific like adopt a daily or hourly practice of saying positive affirmations. Again, this goes back to what Suzi and I were talking about earlier. Read a book or take a class on positive affirmations. And avoid blaming yourself or others. Instead, focus on the solution. And right now he's reminding me to remind you to find the humor in the situation. And find the humor in the situation instead of blaming yourself or blaming someone else. And then rather than worry about something, pray and practice. Again, something we talked about earlier, prayer and practice. And practice a loving, compassionate state of mind. And the word forgiveness is coming in, to forgive yourself for harsh feelings or thoughts, and turn those into positive. You can say, clear, cancel, and delete those thoughts and feelings, and start turning those into positive thoughts, creating positive results. And, before I ever began studying the angels, I used to tell my children, positive actions bring positive results. And then when I started studying the archangels, and this was one of Michael's sayings, that positive thoughts create positive results. To me, that was just another example of how connected we are with Spirit. And we're hearing the guidance and not knowing that's where it's coming from. Susie, would you like to add something, sweetheart?
I just think everything you said was absolutely spot on. And I do know a lot of us, sometimes we get mixed up in life and we find it hard to keep our vibrations up. And I think if your vibration slips, then everything else slips. So to keep your vibrations up, obviously, is positive thinking and positive thoughts as well. But I can tell you what makes me happy. I just put music on, good music. And that lifts my vibration.
Yes. Exactly. The angels love music.
That keep your vibration up.
Well, we're about out of time this week, and Susie, thank you again for being on the show. It's been so much fun having you on with me today. I love you, Susie. Thank you. And I want to thank you all for joining us. And I'll be back next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So until next week, guys and dolls, I'm going to close out with a prayer. And this is a collective affirmation that 2019 will be the year of miracles. And this is by Charles Virtue. Dear angels, please see the pain and fear around me and begin to guide me to learn from what I am meant to, and have the strength to let go of the rest. Please help me to realize that I do indeed deserve happiness. And as this happiness comes to me, please show me how to share it with those in need. Let's use this momentum of the human species to begin to lift each other up, to show others through divine example that God wants us to be happy. Thank you, angels, in advance for aligning my life with purpose. Amen. Thank you again for listening. Have a great week. Happy New Year. Be safe, and God bless. Bye, Susie.
Bye, darling. Bye, everyone.